Hello everyone in YouTube land, we lovers and back here as always. Alright, I'm just going to get right into it here. This is part 2 to my State of the Gaming Industry, my opinions video. Go watch the part 1, and this is part 2, last part. So anyways, I'm going to talk about a couple of things here, tactics, shady tactics in the gaming industry, and polish. Games nowadays need to be polished. And then I'm going to be talking about just a couple of games that are coming out end of this year that don't look good. One of the games, it's out, so which doesn't look great. I just want to talk about a couple of random games here. But yeah, first I'll talk about the tactics. There's a lot of shady tactics out there with the gaming industry, and just like microtransactions, DLC. Not really DLC, but I mean, DLC is a dirty word, obviously. You know, if it's done right, it's done right. Like Mario Kart 8 and Smash Bros. Like how Nintendo handles DLC, it's awesome. And especially extra content. I mean, they can easily charge for the content in Splatoon 2, but they don't. The gear, the maps, all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. But yeah, like, it's just, definitely microtransactions are dirty. I don't like it, especially if it's a game that's broken and not ready, and you expect us to pay more money for your game. Like, no one's gonna do that. That's ridiculous. That type of shit needs to stop. You know, especially if a game is $120 or $80 or $90 or whatever, how much is the collector's edition that you want to buy a big statue or extra shit with, and the game turns out to be a disaster and a lot of other problems, but then you expect us to spend more money on it with extra content. Like I said, you know, no, you're probably going to say, like, you don't have to buy that stuff, but at the same time, what if we do, but then the game turns out like shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not buying that. And it's greed. It's driven by greed. That's how this industry is. It's driven by greed. So, yeah, I don't like microtransactions or day one DLC. Ubisoft is doing that with Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and we don't even know if that game's gonna be good enough to even buy that stuff. It's just like, here you go, here's buy this extra content for $20, even though you don't even know. Shit, fucking Nintendo did it better with Breath of the Wild. It's like, you do, even though I wasn't really a big fan of the game, but it was quality. So people put their money into it, and there you go. Yeah, I just don't like microtransactions and all that stuff. That stuff is just greedy and just not sturdy, not fun, not cool. And especially overpriced microtransactions too, just for stupid skins and shit, and making your gun look pretty, or your hat, or whatever you're wearing, gear. It's just dumb, and skin stages and whatever. So, but yeah, like that bothers me, and also just, and this plays into that a little bit, is also games that are just half-assed. They're not finished. They may be quality, and they may be fun, but they're missing a lot of features. They're missing a lot of online features. Maybe a single player, probably, like Star Wars Battlefront was. The first one, I don't know if the second one, there were some awesome modes in that game, but I don't know if it has a single player. But it's just like online only games. You're just like, what the fuck is this? There's no content there at all. Like I said, the game may be good, but it's missing features, and it's not done or ready. And there's either games that are not great at all, like technical problems, and they're just missing features, but there's just so many games out there that are just half-assed finished. Like last year, 2016 was the year of the unfinished game. Like that really was. I mean, 2015 was too. Like just a lot of unfinished games. I'll throw in the first Splatoon, but it had a single player and lore to back it up. Had a lot of things going for it, modes. Only had like 4 or 5 maps, but at the end of the day, they were rolling out content for free. And at the end, it was a different game. Months and months, a year later, you know what I mean? Like it was a different game. So yeah, it was great, but I just hate when they roll out unfinished games. You expect people to pay $60, $70, $80 for this game. You're just like, and again, the collector's edition and all that stuff, you're just like, I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to do it, so you're not going to make money off me. And that sucks. That sucks that needs to happen, because people want to buy your game, but it's unfinished, you know? So, moving on from that, polish. Games need to be polished nowadays. There's not enough polish. Games are too buggy and too broken and rushed. And it's just sad. I mean, look, like I said in the last video, No Man's Sky, my number 9, which I'm sick of talking about. There's a lot of those games. You're just like, what the hell, you know? Polish. Like, it's just like, take your time on making your game. Don't worry about the pressure out there on the internet telling you, where's my game? You know, where is it? And that's the biggest fall of it all. You know what I mean? Like, it's just people putting pressure on the developer and them just releasing it and all that stuff. So. But I'm going to mention a couple of games here that are coming out. One game is coming out end of this year, I think. It's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That game doesn't look great at all. It doesn't look great, man. And that's a shame. It needs to turn out like that, you know. But it's stuff like that that just really bothers me. And it's just like the game doesn't look great at all. Like, it looks ugly. The character models look off, even though they're trying to improve it. The voice acting is shit. The gameplay, I heard people play the demo and it's not fun. You know, granted, it's not finished yet. That was like the summer, I think. I'm not sure. But anyways, I don't know. I don't remember when that demo came out. But yeah, like, the game is slated for the end of this year. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's shitty about it. And you expect people to buy the big collector's edition and spend all this money and DLC and characters and stages and skins, even though it doesn't look that great at all. So, yeah. Another game that I don't really care about, but has a huge fan base, and that's Crackdown 3. And that doesn't look great at all either. It really doesn't look good. Yooka-Laylee is another game which is on Xbox One and PS4. It's already out. The Switch version is supposed to be coming out end of this year. Maybe, we don't even know. Probably come out at beginning of next year, February, March, April. And people won't even care by then. People don't even care now. People didn't even care when it came out. People thought that was going to be Return of the 3D platformer, but we have Mario Odyssey, so there's that. So that's why people won't care. But it's still a shame, though, because it's coming from Rare. The people that made Donkey Kong Country, Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, what the hell happened to those guys? And I know what it was. It was pressure to get the game out as fast as possible. And there you go. That game could have been a fucking 2018 release, honestly. Like, Yooka-Laylee could have been out in 2018. You could have had a whole lot of development time for that game. But you pushed it out, and there you go. And that's the problem with modern gaming now, because just like, here it is. Screen tearing, loading problems with the PS4 and Xbox One version. Hopefully they'll fix it with the Switch version, make it a little better. But I heard the game is not just fun to play. It was just not fun. It was just boring worlds, boring platforming, boring level design. So, I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'm going to buy it. I want to buy it. I said it a couple videos a long time ago that I'm going to buy it. I'll spend $40 for it, but I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. So, those are just some of the games I just want to talk about. But overall, I covered everything, I guess. Comment down below on what you think about the state of the gaming industry right now. What games are coming out recently, holiday, this end of this year, that are you worried about? Like, honestly, what games are you worried about that are like, that doesn't look that good? So, or even next year, whatever, what games are coming out next year that you're worried about? What is your opinions on the gaming industry right now? So, comment on part 1 or part 2. So, peace out, more random videos coming soon. Later.